As you grow up, money becomes much more of an essence than anything else. When you were a kid, playing outside with your friends, watching anime, literally doing anything not money related, it was fun, right? I'm 25 and in my forays of being an adult, the hardest part has always been beating the unemployment allegations. Just to be clear, I do have a job, but I want to discuss all the gripes I had with it, the trials, the tribulations. I just realized how absolutely dog shit getting a job today is. Everybody struggles with it, and the older generation is like, kids these days are lazy and don't want to work, when they would have lasted a week in today's hiring process. I think the most obvious thing that most people have in mind is experience. Employers wanting experience for a job is common sense. Like, yes, I want you to be able to do the job. Makes sense, right? Well, when it comes to this, it's a hard ask and a hard bargain. How do you get experience, but you're not going to give me experience? It becomes a catch-22 situation. Getting a job back then was so simple. You literally use a resume template, print it out, go to the place of establishment, hand in your resume or fill out their application form, and then wait. But it's not like that anymore. What, you want me to use this website called LinkedIn and talk to random people about work, about jobs? And hopefully they can put a good word in for me to get hired. And even if you do everything and anything under the sun, there's still hurdles like competition. I can give you this, but another person can come around and say, well, I can give you this and head. Like, all right, brother, relax. The job's all yours. No matter how good you are, there will always be somebody better. Now, I went to college for computer science, and for me, my program was only 3 years, so after I graduated, so happens to be during a pandemic, I was left in the forest for the wolves to eat me out and come on me. I had no job. Life ain't that easy where you're guaranteed a job by just graduating. And then after that, you gotta go to family reunions where some fuckheads that you haven't seen in ages try to critique and judge your character and self-worth just because you're a victim of today's society and job market. Oh, you still don't have a job? Fuck, just leave me the fuck alone. And brother, do not get me started on the interview stage. I get employers want to find the best candidate for the job, the person who will do the job right. I get it. But some of these questions that these people be asking is absolutely fucking funny as hell. Why should we hire you? Because you guys are hiring. Because I need a job. Because I need money. Take your pick. Like, it almost seems like this is some kind of game, some light and L type shit where they want you to answer something else but the obvious. I've always been infatuated with working at Himino corporations since I was a little kid. They saw me when I was a little kid and said, you're gonna grow up to be a good, fine, and handsome young man. Dog, I saw your posting and I applied. What are your salary expectations? Enough money, enough to live, maybe some head, enough to pay rent. Not to mention that depending on who you are, you either are underqualified for the job or overqualified. I don't think there's an in-between. Hey, yeah, you don't meet our requirement, we're going with another candidate. Hey, yeah, you meet all our requirements and actually you've exceeded our expectations. We're gonna go with another candidate. I know I'm yapping a lot, but the current meta is apparently that I have to talk to people, network as they call it, make connections, add them on LinkedIn, and hopefully something comes out of it. Making connections, talking to people. In conclusion, I feel for so many people nowadays. Like, I know it's not easy and I don't really have advice. I just want you guys to know to continue to persevere. You will get through it. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Me personally, I am happier now than I was when, I literally had to wake up the very next day and, oh, what's on my to-do list? Watch anime, play video games, and sleep. Because now I can actually fund my Makima figurine collection.
She my psycho gen, she just my remedy. She don't wanna get too close like an enemy. She my psycho gen, she just my remedy. She don't wanna get too close like an enemy. Just a walking red flag, but I'll never get